All right, guys. Here's a little project that I'm working on. I'm trying to really improve my skills at RC painting. And so I took a little piece of Lexan from another body that I cut out the wheel wells to practice on. And I'm trying to see if I could design this bell design. And so I went ahead and cut out all the parts that are going to be in black. So painting that out. I'm going to also mask off around there right now in a second. So next time you see it, it'll be masked out like that. Oops, not in focus. So sorry about that. And so I went ahead and have a Cricut machine that I cut out the decals on this vinyl sheet. And this is my first time I wanted to practice, so I took a little Lexan sample, and also wanted to show you this little LED thing, which really helped me be able to see a lot of the tracing on here. You can see it better on here. The one that I took out the portions is going to be black. So I'm going to see how this goes in a second. So we're going to use the Tamiya PS55 Black. So I want to see how this works with airbrushing, and this works with Tamiya paint. So see if we can do it with both of them. All right, so there we go. We're gonna use the on this one calls for the black, so we're gonna use that PS Fit 5. Not the call 55. All right. Then I stuck it on this piece of cardboard. Used before, you could tell. So we're just gonna do a quick little. That's it. So that's it for the first coat. I'm gonna put some put it underneath a blow dryer and let it dry faster, and then hit it with the third coat. Okay, it's been about 20 seconds later. So let's go ahead and hit it with that second coat. That's it. So we're gonna let that dry again. Do the same thing. Third coat. Had to change direction because of the wind. I'll switch it up on the next one. So let's go ahead and dry that one. Okay, switch camera positions so I can have the wind to my back. Third coat. There we go. Now that's more even. So I'm gonna hit it with a fifth coat. So I'm thinking it's not as aerosol-wise. The particles are a little bit too big. So I'm gonna maybe try with the airbrush gun. So see how it goes. All right, so we did about 4 or 5 coats. We're doing the bell helmet logo. Let me switch it over here so we can get more sun. And so we did the black, which was the outline, and the part that says helmet. The E's were a little bit hard. They didn't cut out quite well on this scale. So you can see as an X-Acto knife, it's pretty small. And what I'm going to do next is peel off the bell letters. What's going to be a little bit difficult is on the B section. I have to leave the little dots right there because that's going to be painted in white. So we'll see how that comes along because there's going to be a white background. So we got the bell in red, black for the helmet, and the ring around is also in black. So we'll see how that comes out. All right, guys, we're back. That took a minute. Weeding this out was painful, and when I did lift, yes, the 2 little dots lifted up with the B, and this Tamiya paint is very, uh, what's the word? It just lays like a skin, so it just like peeled it all up, including the section where the E is at. So I had to actually fabricate over here with my masking, just with a small little incision, just make a couple lines so I can fabricate the spacing between the L and the E, and also I lost a portion of the E, the bottom little line section, and the L was a little bit difficult. They came out kind of clean, but everything was kind of difficult to weed out. So hopefully, we'll. And this is me having like good angles of everything. Um, I can't imagine how it's going to be like when I have the RC car, so it's going to be like kind of restrictive. So I was able to use this LED light deals that helped me out quite a bit to see things much better. So Yeah, you could change the intensity on that. So I have it right now low so it doesn't blow up the camera. So let's see how it goes. We're going to apply the red on the section right here. So we'll see how this goes, okay? And also what I did is using small tweezers, I was able to, like I mentioned before, I was able to place the sections that were misplaced back in. So you can check out this, how small this is, like almost pokes you, that sharp. So you use ultrafine and use the X-Acto knife to like help lay them down as well and place them. And then what I then use is the button of the X-Acto knife to kind of press it down around, kind of round sections a little bit. And so I didn't have to use my fingers on there, get any oils or anything on there. So good little tip there. All right, so let's see how this bright red comes out. There we go. Just a quick little spritz. Let's go ahead and blow dry. Here we go after that first coat. So far looks pretty good, right? Sure. All right, so far so good. All right, second coat, quick little one. Okay, okay. All right, my can's almost out, but last and final. Okay. What you want to do when you're spraying like decals is you want to be really straight. You don't want to be at an angle, even though sometimes you think you might want to. The reason why you don't want to do that is because as you're spraying at an angle, that spray is going to possibly spray underneath and then not give you those sharp lines that we all want, okay? So spray straight directly so the paint's falling directly on the surface that we're trying to spray on, okay? So we ended up doing 4 little coats on there, and this is so far what it looks like. And so then next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up taking the part where I'm gonna end up painting white. So like this, the outside, and then also where the what's surrounding the bell and everything else. So it should be our last final portion, and it also just to make that red pop out too. So excited to see what that looks like. All right, we are doing the last final coat with the TS1 Tamiya White. Here's how it looks weeded out with the background and parts in the middle. The centers of the beads came out not bad, huh? Let's see how it goes. First coat, nice little coat, little light coat. So let's go and dry that up with the blow dryer. That was the first coat. Oh, nice. Second coat. Last and final coat. All right, guys, here are the final results. Yeah, really nice. You can see. Here's the inside of the body. That would be the outside. Paint's all on the inside, so obviously it's not going to scratch through, but the results came out really, really nice. Very happy with them. Very satisfied. Thanks for watching.